Ah. Hey kids, I'm Rob the Builder, and you're not. This is how nature rebalances itself. Um, and today's episode of Robster's Extremely Silly. Okay, hey Bassman, hey David, hey Basswoman and her ladyship. Hope you're all well. Now, I'm not going to be on for too long today because as you know, I'm heading out. So yeah, but we'll get some shit done. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We'll certainly get some decaling done, and I found that part that I was looking for. Wait, I need to do the voice properly for that. I found the part I was looking for. Look, sir, droids. But no, it's not. It's the top of the light. Anyway, first things first. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's rather appropriate cut for me to have at the moment. Bring the camera around because I certainly had a doe come up on me this morning. I got up, I checked my emails, and Google had deducted some money, which I expected, and they took out $261 more than I had suggested they take out. Doe! So I've had to start chasing that up. But these are the trials and tribulations, I guess. Anyway, now something I do want to quickly get out of the way, aside from these, obviously. While I'm here, this is the deep sea blue I'm going to be putting on top of the Corsair. I've never used this type of paint before, but it came highly recommended admittedly by the shopkeeper, but that doesn't mean he's wrong. So yes, now excuse me a moment. I'm back now. Yeah, I forgot to put the. Here we go. Ahoy, hoy.
Hello, hello.
Now, now, yes. Where was I? That's what I was doing.
Well, I'm sorry to
Um,
hear that about your bank account.
oh, mate, it's just one of those. It happens to all of us.
It does. You're right.
Um, it's a textbook case of a corporation being a bunch of cunts. I believe that's the technical terminology required on these occasions. Um, so yeah, at the end of the day, I'll just chase it up and sort it out. And at the moment, of course, it's a bit like that feeling of, what is that gloved item up my rectum? But
Without the lubrication.
oh, lubrication is for tryhards.
Dang.
Now, that's what I was going to do. I was going to hit the clear red on. I found the part, as I said, I found the part I was looking for, which was this one, which goes on the top of the light. I'm not quite sure why they did that separately. Oh, I know why, because one's chromed, the other is clear. Now it all makes sense. I see their cunning plan. Now, there was something else that I noticed that I was thinking about. Hmm, what was that? It was something, and it may yet come to me. Yes. it was just having a bit of a look around. Was speculating about doing a little bit of a line on something. I don't. That's what it was. This air filter is very shiny where the actual filter is, and I was pondering. I don't think I'll giving the lower area a dry brush to highlight that and keeping the top nice and chromy. I won't get onto that today. It's an idea I have. I know what the trick will be. Aha! This is something we'll do before I get onto the Decaling. I have a cunning plan. Very cunning. This is almost, yes, I would almost go so far as to say it is cunning. Almost.
You know, these companies, whenever they take payments out, or whenever they mess up, it takes them forever to give you your money back. But when they want their money, they take it right then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, I've had to deal with that before, and that really sucks.
And I actually find that utterly infuriating, given that they make billions of dollars of profit every year.
Yep.
And they're taking out, okay, what is to them nothing. And that's the whole issue right there. Then if it's not nothing to you, then why the hell? If the boot was on the other foot, you know?
Absolutely. And I've had conversations with places like that before, and they're like, well, we got our regulations, and it's got to go through this process and that process.
Yeah. And, you know, it was quicker back when there wasn't computers.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's a curious thing. In fact, in many ways, I would go so far as to say, I reckon back in the day, things actually ran more efficiently.
I'll agree with that.
Because at the end of when all's said and done, people knew that things had to be done in a certain way to get it done promptly and in time. And so they did. And these days, we've got these automated programs that are flawed to within cooey of fucking everywhere. You know, they're just bullshit, man.
All it is.
I ask you. It's a bit like, actually, haha. As a sci-fi fan, I reckon you'd relate to this sort of a concept. The way our world runs today is increasingly a bit like the world of the cyberpunk sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you've got the big corporations that run everything.
Yep.
And you're either part of the corporations or you're not. And if you are, you're doing all right. And if you're not, you're screwed.
You're screwed.
You do these other subversive things just to get by, sort of a deal. And
have you been over laughing at you?
Do what?
Have you been over laughing at you?
Yeah. All I can really say about the whole situation as I see it, I think the monologue starts with, I've seen things that you people wouldn't believe. Yeah. Now, now what I'm going to do, I hope this works. Might want to raise that up a bit higher. Just to get a bit of clearance. What's your clearance, Clarence? What's your Victor? There's a movie with a bit of goodness. You ever seen that one?
Which one's that one?
Well, in Australia, it's called Flying High. In the US, I believe it's called Airport.
Oh, I don't have.
It's got Leslie in it, and he delivers some spectacular deadpan lines. Um, that's where you get the line of him asking this guy to fly the plane because the plane. A few spoilers is not going to kill the movie for you if you see it.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Purely because the whole point's the humor in it. It's a very funny movie. But at one point he asked this pilot to fly the plane because, or this guy, because the actual crews can't, they're ill, can't fly. And he's a former combat pilot, and he said, "Surely you can't be serious." And Leslie Nielsen responds in this beautiful deadpan, "I am, and don't call me Shirley."
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
My wife says she knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yes, David knows it as well. Don't call me Shortly. Shirley. And there's also, Shortly will be landing. That's fine. And my name's not Shortly. But it's well worth seeing. It's got some golden moments in it.
Yeah, the guy that plays.
There's also a second one.
It's got Leslie Nielsen in it.
Yep. There's also a second one. And this one I've got to share with you because it's one of my, I think it's hilarious. It's just so wrong. And this is, as you know, I appreciate wrong. And what it is because in the second one, there's a whole stack of people going to the moon to live. And the father's telling his son how great it's going to be up there. And then the son chirps out with, "Does that mean there'll be no more cries of, 'Your dad's a psycho rapist'?" And then the father grabs the kid by the collar and drags him in close. He said, "Look, kid, she was asking for it. They're all asking for it." Oh dear.
Right.
Yeah. This is working. I'll give you a zoom in. What I'm doing is hitting where the ridges are that show the. There we are. Now let's just drag that across.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate.
Yeah, this will work. But yeah, it's worth seeing. If you're into the sort of humor you see in the Naked Gun series,
Oh yeah.
then you'll like these. Another rather obscure movie that you might want to find if you can, it's actually put out by the same people. But it was like the first one they did was almost like their trial run before they got funding, sort of a thing.
Right.
And it's called the Kentucky Fried Movie. And it's just a series of short sketches, basically. And that's got some great moments in it. Like, for example, it's got a parody of Divorce Court.
Wow.
And it's got this woman in the what I guess is the, I don't know if witness booth is, but whatever it is. And she's in tears as this attorney brandishes this huge dildo at her with the line of, "Young lady, are you familiar with the penal laws in this state?"
Penal laws, damn it. Ain't nothing better than stupid humor.
Yeah. There's a parody of Enter the Dragon in there.
What?
And when they do that scene where let me just send this out a bit here. When they do that scene where Bruce Lee's got his student and then he does the, kick me, and then hits him with the, "What is that? Some sort of display?" They do the parody. It's a thing amongst some of me and my students that we tried out because it's too comical, although it does actually later on lead to a line that we also agree with. Don't think, feel. Because ultimately, that's what you want to get to with your martial arts. So you're not thinking about doing the move; you feel the move. You are the move. But yeah, anyway. But in Kentucky Fried Movie, the kid does the kick, gets berated, and then he said, "Now try again." The kid nails him fairly and squarely in the nuts. He said, "How was that?" As he's on the ground, he said, "Yeah, better." Now, what I did here, I'm actually pretty pleased with how that came up, is with our good friend Nolan Oil.
Oh, wow. Yep.
So we've got that able to be seen quite clearly now. And
That crackle pop.
yep. Glad that came off, as the bishop said to the choir boy. Now, yes, Decaling time. Let's have a goosey gander, shall we? Actually, there was one other little thing I want to do with an acrylic. And this won't take long or affect anything we're going to do, to my understanding. There we are. So, acrylic. Where have I put them? Oh, there they are. Of course, they're at the most inconvenient possible location. Now, here comes a bit of a trick. Yeah, Robster, go you. There it is, in this very awkward little posse under my desk, and getting down to them was going to be tricky, but I managed to drag two boxes together at the one time with my feet. Ha ha!
Talented you are.
Oh, wait, you do the voice part. Talent he has. That's clear red. That's copper, other one. Alrighty. Now,
You ever seen wombats around?
wombats?
Yeah.
No. They are in my area as far as up in the hills, but you don't see them very often. They tend to be a bit more common in the eastern states in the bushland.
Okay.
Um,
Reason why I asked, I was playing with my wife a while ago, and I caught her on wombat, and I said, "Well, what does one look like?" So she looked it up, and she said that they were native to Australia.
they are.
Pouches
Hey,
are
John, how you
backwards.
doing? Pardon?
Their pouches are backwards, and they shit square cubes.
And I'll tell you something else. They can do you a nasty. Get this. Their defense mechanism or approach, as it were, is if they're frightened by something, they run straight at it.
Oh shit!
And they can get quite fast, actually, going to wombat. And because of their low center of gravity, they'll knock stuff over. And there are actually documented instances of wombats being hit by, like they're charging and flipping a truck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look pretty good size.
Yeah, they vary up to 50 kilograms depending. So that's 100 pounds, 110 pounds.
Oh wow. Okay.
Now, if they boogie at you, I think that's about how big they get. They might be a bit smaller. I could be wrong. Either way, if they're charging at you, it's like hitting a rock, basically, at speed. If you're in a vehicle.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's not going to do you any favors. Where are they? So, yeah, that's one of the more curious animals that if they upset you and charge you, make sure you get out of the way. Because if you hit a human, you can imagine it's going to do you no favors at all.
Right.
Um, Koalas are pretty mellow on the whole. But there are also documented instances of people hitting them with cars and getting killed.
Wow.
Yeah. Just again because they're low and they're solid and they bang.
Dang.
Yeah. It's quite you wouldn't have thought, but yeah.
Huh.
I can actually see now why, or at least to some extent, why Australia has a rep for some pretty savage animals. Because even our tame ones, in the wrong time and place, platypus. It's got a bloody poison barb on it.
A platypus does.
It does.
Uh,
And the platypus and the poison in question will fuck you up. In no uncertain terms, it will fuck you up. It's not just a minor toxin.
Affect like the nervous system.
Yep. You can quite easily die from it.
Wow.
And you wouldn't have thought just to look at them. But yep. The good old-fashioned duck-billed platypus will fuck you up.
So where exactly is that poisonous barb located at on?
It's on its hind rear leg, I think it is. I think the idea, from an evolutionary viewpoint, is that they use it to escape predators.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
However, I would say, as an opinion, notwithstanding the cassowary, which almost no one encounters, and cassowary is a big bird, like an ostrich, except scarier, a lot scarier. Probably the scariest animal in Australia, because of the human interaction, and B, people being stupid enough to think they're not going to fuck them up. Kangaroo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, they're such a friendly looking animal. No, they are not. No, they are not.
You're going to have a bad day quick.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen videos of guys boxing kangaroos and getting their asses whooped.
Oh, totally. There's two things the roos do. One of them is actually almost textbook martial arts. And they'll actually get their paws and knock across and strike.
I can see that.
Yeah. And because they're blessed with quite a bit of speed, as you'd expect, they can really, once they've got you there, if they start kicking you, oh lordy. And yeah, their kicks are unsurprisingly hugely powerful.
Yeah, they stand on use their tail to kick off with, don't they?
Yep. And those tails are big and thick.
Oh, yeah. From what I've seen, they are. Absolutely.
They also make great meals. Roast roo tail is a wonderful experience.
They're pretty tasty.
Roo's great. I like roasting roo tail. And that's actually roo tail's a big thing amongst Aboriginal cultures. and so much so that because a woman I was with had a lot of worked with a lot of Aboriginal people, and she was saying, or was explained to her by one of them, that the if they're going visit family out, God knows where, the what they do if they're driving along and they see a dead roo on the road, they will actually stop and see how fresh it is, and if it's fresh enough, that's
Like
they
people do,
trim that tail off.
like people do deer around here.
Okay, yeah, yeah. In fact, I believe that I seem to recall hearing that there used to be a restaurant that actually served roadkill. They go and get fresh roadkill, and away you go.
Huh.
And you got to say it's a little bit, yes, but at the same time, yeah, why not?
Well, I
Oh,
tell you what, I'm actually guilty of that because, well, I didn't get one. My wife got hit by a deer one morning on the way to work, and she
uh,
called and told me about it. And I was like, "Is he on the side of the road? If so, I'll go get him."
and why not? I mean, it's already dead.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that quick, absolutely. Because backstrap
It's not like it's
deer
going
is
to
like
affect
a
it anyway. The reindeer's not going to mind.
nope.
You got that one. I reckon what I'll do today is all the small stuff, deckling wise,
Okay.
because like I said, I've got to keep a bit of an eye on the time. So if I can get a bit of small stuff done, I'll be happy. I'm not fishing on Saturday morning
Okay.
because I'm got a music thing, so I'll be able to get a bit more done then as well.
All right.
So this is all good. I've got to say, here's something I appreciate with their decal map. Um, they show the decal off the page and then how it goes, making it nice and clear. So we all want the dash. We all want. Yep. Okay. So we've got that. Where's the battery? Battery. Now, so that goes. Let me just. I've got a nice big hole on that. Wow. Which way does it go? Yep. Okay. And that then goes right. Jolly good. Now, so if that's going there, yeah. Alrighty. It's all very pretty. It is. That. I can see what you're saying about the fire extinguisher. It's got indeed some very tiny decals on it.
Yes.
I think the trick of that's going to be needing to move the part around from one side to the other to get better angles, I guess. And the dash. Wo ist der Dash? Ah, here is the dash. And it's properly mounted. That's what that's what I saw this clip of. I don't know who. I can't actually recall who it was, to be honest. But all I know was that somebody was I have a clear recollection of it being a good-looking woman in current affairs or something. And she was presenting what I could only view as an intellectually impaired argument. But she kept talking about presenting. You can see where I'm going with this, can't you? And yeah, all I could think was, yes, I'm sure you did a lot of presenting to get where you are, because frankly, I can't see it being done on an intellectual basis. But then I fall into the lowest common denominator argument of so much. But sometimes it's true.
Absolutely.
There's do you ever see much Faulty Towers, if any?
No.
There's a great scene where John Cleese's character runs out of patience with this obnoxious woman who's clearly just... And at one stage, he picks up something from the ground and goes to her, "Is this a piece of your brain?" And come on, and let's not be shy. We've all felt like saying that to at least one person or another.
Absolutely.
Now, the other thing I'm looking for, that, and I think, yeah, we are good to start Decaling. And then I can get half an hour or so in. That will be at least something. Now, it would probably be worth my while getting the fucking decal sheet out. Who would have thought, eh? Cool. Other box, which is...
Yeah, I've worked with people before that I don't know how they even got out of bed.
There's a well, I've never been much of a Bob Dylan fan myself. A mate of mine used to listen to quite a lot of him, and he's got this song called "Idiot Wind." And whilst most of it's pretty hard on the ears because it's Bob Dylan, and I think that pretty much covers it. The man can write a good song, but maybe should leave the singing to other people. But he, the lyric goes, basically he's referring to somebody as an idiot wind, and sometimes I wonder if you even know how to breathe.
No, right.
And you think, yes, that is, or wasn't it? Back again. I was going to say, wasn't it? Didn't somebody rib? I think it was Gerald Ford with the line of, "I'm surprised you can walk or breathe and chew gum at the same time," or something. They were giving him some pretty abrupt and pretty rude, it must be said, commentary. But they, it was, and that's where the phrase "surprised you can walk and chew gum" comes from. They actually picked it up from there.
Ooh.
So that's right. Now some of this I'm going to cut out of the way because I don't need it.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate. Go ahead.
Now, let me just have a quick gander at something. Oh, that's good to see. The backing on these is not extensive, and I appreciate that, actually. Purely by virtue of the fact of, I find it quite infuriating when you've got these backings that are absolutely colossal and make it really hard to get your decal going.
Yeah, cutting them out is a real bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you.
In this instance, I've got to say as well, goodly amount of space too.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why manufacturers do like tight little things because they're looking at costs. I get it. But there's also a part of me that can't help but think, oh, come on, guys, stop being such tight asses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So get them out as well. And them. And then I wonder how much, this is just a pure speculation thing. I wonder how much more adding decent amounts of cardboard to it, or to enable suitable backing would actually add to total costs. You wouldn't have thought much.
You wouldn't think so, right?
No, I mean they're going to be sounds hilarious, but ultimately this is how business costs go. Of course, as you're buying the cardboard in bulk, surely you know.
Yep, you would think.
But then when you handle those that do it properly, you certainly appreciate that. Actually, here's a great you appreciate real quality line for you. And this is from the album of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which contains some bits of it and then a whole stack of other stuff that's not in the movie at all. But at one stage, oh, hang on. Oh, David's going to an old naval dockyard in Chatham, which is in London.
Oh, cool.
He's going on Friday and coming home Sunday, so he's going to have a good time to have or plenty of time to have a good look.
Yep.
Yes, the real quality thing. And at the beginning, they've got this because regardless of when you buy an album, it's supposed to be the executive version. And hear this introductory music. Congratulations on buying the executive version of, and goes on to talk about its many admirable qualities. And bear in mind that this is put out back in the days when vinyl records were still a thing. So you get the line of the record itself is made from the finest Colombian something vinyl, and whilst the whole itself is perfected with the finest of Swiss craftsmanship to fit exactly on your spindle with the highest of quality. There is little or no offensive material, apart from 4 cunts, 1 clitoris, and a foreskin. And as you have passed them already in the introduction, you need no longer be concerned about these. Yeah. Now, we are ready to go. I just need to get the water and clear a bit of space for the bowl. Hey, Spruce, how you doing? And there's another one I can consider once I spot it. And that, it's not that one. It is, because I know it's on Sprue. Yes, I do. Depending on, I don't think I'll have enough time, but if I do, I was thinking about the rearmost, the jet propulsion thing. But I can't spot it immediately, so I'm not going to rummage. All right, now we get a decal setter. Yeah. we get, where's that Decaling brush? 1 und 2.
I waxed my floors today, and I tell you what, don't get in a hurry in sock feet. Because you will bust your ass.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'll be back shortly. I'm just going to go get some warm water, as I said.
Dude. Phew.
All righty. And I'm back. Now,
Dum, dum, dum.
let us. I think I'll start with the battery, just because. And that way, because I think what it is, because that way I can get further into the engine. That's probably a good reason. Over you come.
Sound like a plan to me.
Yeah. Now, I would even go so far as to say I probably don't need to have the rest of this sprue on. So, pardon me. Here we go. Now, you reckon these ones come off pretty quickly?
Yeah, they did, actually. I just wet the cardboard. Got the cardboard good and wet, laid it to the side, and they slid right off.
Wow. All right. So we're looking for decal 47. I think I might have told you about, here's a Python one for you as well. There's on contract, I might have shared this with you before, I'm not sure. Here we go. There's a thing on their album Contractual Obligations. And it's a book at bedtime. And whenever I think of a number, there's a part of me that falls into that sketch, because it starts off with number 37. And it's and at that point, but that's just an introductory to the sketch, but then it goes like this. Number 37. The lady sits with the right hand waiting. The gentleman with the melon. And it's at that point that the music kicks in as the introductory to the actual book that's being read. But this is number 47. There is no lady sitting with the right hand waiting, nor indeed a gentleman with the melon. But we'll leave that discussion there. I'm told, if you've ever read the Kama Sutra.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't either, but I'm told if you have, That's a very good parody.
Oh
Apparently,
yeah.
there's lots of that sort of writing in there. You know, this number whatever, and this is how it's done. Which is kind of
Right.
funny. Yeah. So yes, every time I hit, I'm sort of like go for number whatever. I kind of there's in the back of my mind. This is what I hear. I'll just thin that out a little. There we go. And now, about that angle, I would suggest.
I just put a little bit of water on the car, and when I slid the decal onto the car, I just barely tapped it with a Q-tip. I didn't try
Yeah.
to smooth it out or get all the water out of it. I just kind of, had just a little bit of water on there that would just hold it on there. Then after I got all the decals on there, I carried it out and I cleared it.
There we go. A little lower there. Straight. Bit higher. There we go. That looks straight. Yeah. I'm just being a drama queen as always. So there is our battery. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Nice and easy.
nice and easy.
I've got to say, what that was a really quick. So it's the quickest. This sounds a bit dodgy. It was the quickest soak I've ever had. Now, next we shall go for. Where's decal 2 on this sheet, I wonder? Probably somewhere very convenient, one would think. Ah, right there. And that one goes there. This we shall now do. I noticed in some instances, they've given 2 decals just in case you botch one, I assume.
Oh yeah, that's nice to have.
They've given this some serious thought. That's a good thing in any circumstance, it must be said.
Well, when you pay up a little bit for a model kit, you want it to be, kind of top of the line,
Well, yeah. And I've got to say, they've come to the party.
They did do that.
Now, I might just slice this number off to get it out of the way. Now, there's our dash. Boom. Now, it looks like I probably didn't need to paint that red. Never mind. Oh dear. Al Sad. Never mind. There we go. That way round. Bam. Bam, bam, bamachi, bam, 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 bam. And soak. And I would suggest, bam. Just check that she's moving. Oh, come to Papa. Most satisfying it is. Bing. There we go. A little further across. Come on. Get my goggles a moment. Where are they? Ah, here they are. Oh, coolness. No, that is pretty much where it needs to be. Let's just nudge that in a touch. Ah, I see the issue. We are going to get... Oh, actually, I'm very happy with that. Yep. There we go.
Yeah. Look at there.
Now, next one is 3, I believe. And that one goes on the out. There's one to go inside it, which is a bit rumpty. But I'll manage. Now, in fact, do I want to just give that a slight nudge across? I probably do. Give me a moment. Seeing how these are going, I'm actually quite feeling almost confident that I can get most of the decaling done in one session. It really does facilitate that, you know. That's better. Wasn't quite in the middle before.
Taking your time. It took me about an hour and a half to put them on.
I can see that. Yeah, just because they've made it pretty easy as far as just the soaking time is what always seems to take up the bulk of decaling time, you know.
That is true. And none of those cracked at all with me. And I hate the ones that you soak and time you get it off the paper to put it on the car, it cracks up.
Yeah. I've consider the following, mate. I just managed to nudge that decal there across using a toothpick. Now, in my eyes, that speaks absolute volumes.
Yep.
About how sturdy the decals themselves are. And I'll go even further and say that is what you fucking want.
Yes, sir.
None of this. Oh no, behavior. No. These are the decals as they should happen, people. The only disappointment I have with this kit, or with this manufacturer, is they don't produce more kits.
Yeah, right.
And if that's a disappointment, well, oh hey Jeff, how you doing?
Hello, Jeff.
Yeah, if that's the disappointment I have, then I can only applaud. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, if these guys produce like normal cars or World War II aircraft, oh lordy, I'd be all over it like a rash. Yes, I would. What's the line that Bart Simpson uses? I'd be all over it like Oprah on a baked ham.
You'd be smacking his ass saying, "Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?"
Yeah. Now just nudge that across. Up we Come on, come on. It's a bit tricksy. Rubbing. Because it's on a raised area, I might have to go for a slightly different approach here. Oh, there we go. Ah, it's not flat on though. There's our issue. That's a bit tricky. Ben, damn you. God, I'm even able to go barehanded. Come on, get into position, damn you. No, you want to. Ha! Ah, what we're going to need to do here is hit that with some decals softened to get the go. Now.
Yeah, for
that's
that
not,
one probably so.
it's not quite going. It's not going down. If you follow me.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I had to,
that's. See if we can gently now. Oh, good. I've taken it with me. But even then, got it back into position without any issues. This will take a little bit of time, but that's okay.
that's okay.
All right. But once it dries, that'll be fine. There we go. Next. Okay, we got time for a few more, which is good. We will go with. I don't want to do 4 right now because I want 3 to get settled. That doesn't. They haven't given us the number for that one. That's hilarious. Everything else is so good, but they. There's the number for. I'll probably be. I would suggest. Looking at it, 9. And I'm basing that on there being no other 9 printed. Final thing that would confirm this. Yeah, I'd be going 9. That's what I'm reckoning. Because it looks correct. And what are these ones? There's some really weird looking ones down here. Yeah. So what I'll do anyway, we will slice that. Oh, they've got 8A and 7A. What the hell? Are they supposed to be some sort of adjoining decal just for sort of like semi-attached purposes like housing? Dearie me.
Which ones are you working on now?
I'm going to do the one that goes next to the steering column.
Oh, okay.
Going to do the one there. And then, let's see. I've probably got time for one more after that. I just want to get as many done as I can, basically. Because after that, I need to get ready to go out.
Oh, that's right. You meet your friends today, right?
I do, and we're going. I'm taking them up to Monarto Zoo, which is where I've volunteered to be. I'm going to go through the training to be a tour guide.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And that's going to be very cool for me today. This will be the first time I've seen the because they've got elephants at Monarto,
Oh, cool.
and I haven't seen them yet. Today I will. And they've got hippos as well.
Oh.
Hippos.
Shit.
Okay.
So yeah,
That'll be a nice treat.
it'll be cool. It'll be great when I'm volunteering because I'll get to see the animals regularly.
Oh, you will. That's right.
And that'll be great. I mean, I'm a life member, so I can go whenever I want to, but this will mean I have to. Oh, the pains and injustices.
Hmm.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. One of my life objectives is to see a hippo fart or poo.
I
Have you ever seen footage of it?
have not.
Do yourself a favor. It's hilarious.
Okay. I'm going to pull up some YouTube videos, but I'm sure it's on YouTube.
It is spectacular, messy. What it is that they've got a really little tail. Whenever they do a crap, that goes a mile a minute.
No way.
Yep. And I suspect, obviously you can't know, and I don't know if anybody could really know, that went on so easily. It's right in position now. Boom. Sweet as. That because when they're in the water, it basically washes it all away.
That's right.
So I'd assume in the natural environment, it's sort of a cleaning mechanism, for want of a better choice of words.
It's a natural way.
Yeah. Now, the other side of the equation is that it just spreads it everywhere. It's comical. When you see it, you'll be going, oh, dear Lord, that is hilarious. And I want to see that live. All right. Decal 7. Being that one. Wow, they really have gone all out on spares. Now, 7, which will go there. I'll get this one on and then I'm going to wind up for the day. Tomorrow, I'll be on and normal sort of time. Saturday and Sunday, I reckon I can linger a bit longer.
That'll work for me.
And that would be kind of cool from the viewpoint of if I'm on for 2.5 hours, definitely, mate. I expect I have the Decaling done before the weekend. Hell, man, that could even lead to us, heaven forfend, having it done.
What?
Yeah, who would have thunk it?
It's not possible.
Surely you can't be serious. I am. And don't call me Shirley.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
Yes. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it.
Yeah, William Shatner, Captain Kirk, quite the ladies' man back in the day, wasn't he? Did you ever watch
Well,
Star Trek?
I never watched it very
What?
much. No, well, you see, my mum had the TV, and I used to watch what she watched, which was largely BBC stuff. I saw a bit of Star Trek, enough to, and look, from what I've seen of various bits of William Shatner, he's cheesy as all hell, but he's got something going for him, it must be said. He's a good laugh. He doesn't take himself too seriously.
This is true.
Um, and I believe, do you know the Futurama character Zap Brannigan? I believe
Huh.
some of his mannerisms are based on Shatner.
On Futurama?
Yeah, from Futurama. Yes, yeah. Late, changing, moving. Just these little disjointed
Yeah,
statements that make
you're
no
right.
sense.
You're right.
As a quick little aside on Zap Brannigan, I'll give you a zip on where we're at with this dash. It's coming along. So we've got a few of the decals in.
Looking pretty spiffy.
It'll look better when they're all done.
Nice.
And of course, we got the battery done as well. Wherever I put that, it's around here somewhere. But the thing I'm actually kind of pleased out of today is having managed to highlight the.
Yeah, that breather looks real good.
Because
Air
then you
cleaner.
got the. Yeah. So then we got the nice sheen on top and still got the way a filter would look.
Yep.
All righty. Oh, hey, John. Well, that's me done for today. As I said, I've got to go and get ready. You know, depending on how lucky we are on the getting things together front. And what you get done work on today, Bassman, you want to show us?
Here you go.
Here we go. Oh, that's sexy. Give me a moment. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Ooh,
Yeah, the engine for the Chevrolet truck.
that's big. Mind you, they are big engines, aren't they?
Yeah, I got the spark plug wires in it.
Nice.
That's all I've been working on is this engine.
Nice. My sister used to go out with a guy who was a truck mechanic, and he said the reason he liked working on trucks was because you could actually climb into the engine bay. None of this hunched over nonsense. No. You climb in there and take a seat. There's plenty of space to work with. And you think, yeah, fair cool. All righty. Thanks everyone for watching. I certainly appreciate it, as I'm sure does Bassman.
I do appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
First-time viewers, you know what I'm about to say. Follow, like, or subscribe. Other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch, and follow, like, or subscribe. Now, tomorrow I'll be back, and indeed I'll be back. My pleasure, David, and I'll be back in tomorrow, and indeed pretty much the remainder of the week, which is all jolly good. Alex, how are you doing? All righty. Well, that's all done and dusted, and I will be back tomorrow at a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. Catch you guys then.